Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Dragon Age Awakening. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today in the Forlorn Cove. We're actually leaving, and we're leveling Ogren up because he gained a level and I just didn't notice. So let's give him a little bit more constitution over there. He's got plenty of strength. Let's get him some of that down here. Expert Vitality and Extra Clarity. I don't really need the Clarity, but it's good to have. And I don't want the Berserker to final blow there. I'm saving my points for when I have the specializations, even though I might not be able to use them. So, we are headed. That's where we are, in the Forlorn Cove. We came from the city of Amaranthine. No, we didn't come from that. We went over there. We came from the Vigil. The Vigil? Don't they call it the Vigil? From Vigil's Keep. And we're I can't read the description while I'm... Okay. The port city of Amaranthine. Yes. Outside of Ferelden, the city of Amaranthine is now synonymous with the Arling herself, but before the Orlesian invasion, it was only a modest fishing village despite a deep port well suited to commerce. At that time, few other kingdoms had any need to trade with the Ferelden, quote, barbarians, unquote. You're not above using barbarians without quotes. They're for the Ferelden barbarians. You used barbarians before. Anyway, the city changed rapidly. Well, I guess I keep forgetting that this isn't the narrator. These are actually people in the game world, and then that means that anyway, the city changed rapidly when the Orlesians came. They built temporary docks to accommodate ships packed with chevaliers, and for a time, Amaranthine was the capital of occupied Ferelden. The Ban of Amaranthine became one of the wealthiest nobles in the kingdom, as goods like wool were leached from the city's swollen ports. During the liberation, the fleeing Orlesians looted the city but left it otherwise unscarred. She recovered quickly. Ironically, Amaranthine's current prosperity is the legacy of Orlesian occupation. Do not share that opinion with the locals, mind. I wouldn't be able to tell if that is the case or not. Sure. It's an interesting setting that we have here. We have a discarded journal, which is a gift. I still haven't looked at my gifts. I will. We don't have people. Hello. No people. When you see my, you probably know this by now, but if you see my name over my character, that's me holding the tab key. Trying to find things to interact with and whatnot. The city doesn't look very... No.
It's the Warden Commander. The rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you actively kidding me right now?
They used to display the heads of traitors over that gate. I suppose my father is lucky his didn't end up there.
And who do you have to thank for that? Yeah. Meet me over there is what that guy meant by the house near the gate. This is the house near the gate, unless that, I mean, that isn't a gate, technically. It's just an archway, but still. There's a big ox over there. Refugee.
Please let me into the city. Please, sir.
I'm sure you're confused. Micah and Colbert. I know them, don't I?
Hey, what are you staring at? Looking to start something?
Are you the hunter who found an entrance to the deep roads?
Oh, here to investigate the chasm, are you? It's about time. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first.
Yeah, I don't know them. I know his name, though. We were told, I think, his name. But his name I was just remembering from a different world altogether. And I pronounced it wrongly as well. You don't seem happy about your find?
Would have been more useful to find gold deposits.
Oh, will you stop your belly aching? Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did.
And the chasm?
Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it.
Who tried to build over it?
People, I suppose. Maybe even the Darkspawn. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the Darkspawn appeared.
Looked like he survived.
We got lucky. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook two screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble?
Okay, first off, you have a map. That's very suspicious, sir. How do you even know how to use a map? Secondly, what trouble? Sure. Thank you. Here are some silvers.
Thanks. This'll get me good and drunk at the inn. Take my mind off the trouble out there.
10 silvers, that's fair enough, honestly. Even a sovereign would be pretty cheap. But yeah. Huh. Yeah, maps. People don't use... It's... whatever. Medieval times or not.
Darkspawn was supposed to go away when the archdemon died. In Amaranthine, it's worse than before.
I'm sorry. I was the one... No, I wasn't the one who killed the dark demon. Actually, speaking of which... Am I to believe that I wouldn't have been able to play this DLC in... canonic... you know, sort of fidelity if I had chosen to deal the last blow against the archdemon myself? Because I think that's the case. I'm so glad I did the choices I made.
Can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust, but the freedom is in there too.
Smell of dust is bad. Dogs? You think being a Grey Warden is freedom?
I may not have a choice about fighting the Darkspawn, but this is a step up for me. I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me.
I'm surprised they didn't immediately, actually. To be honest. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner.
They're not murderers. They only kill mages when they can prove we're dangerous, for the good of all. The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end.
I'm confused about your... There are 3 lines that he said. The first line was, "Oh, no, they're not that bad." And then the next 2 lines were, "Oh, but they're so bad." And I think it's because my option... I didn't... Poor foolish colonel. Poor foolish colonel. I didn't realize what I was saying. That last option... I should know this. I should know this. The last option is always the evil one. The one that you shouldn't do. It's the one I'm gonna do. But yeah, the last option was supposed to be just sort of mean towards him. I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner. And he's supposed to react poorly to a mean option. And the dialogue writer was like, okay, well, how does he react poorly to this option? Well, he's gonna defend them, isn't he? Never mind what he says after that. Because writing dialogue in an RPG is, even though this is a fairly linear conversation, it still has branches, and it is very complicated to keep track of all the possibilities of, you know, this is a very typical sort of 2 lines or 3 lines that shouldn't be said right after the other, at least in my view anyway. Because he really says they are not murderers. I really thought that he was going to say that they were murderers, to be honest, and that's sort of why I said that. But yeah, I can sympathize. And it is the last option. Probably evil. I don't know. I'm going to say that. I want him to like me. Like me, Anders. So I can depend on you and have you kill people for me.
That's good. Why aren't you in charge of everything again? All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools.
That might be stretching it.
Well, excuse me for living. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile. That's all.
It's the constable's orders. There's no place for you in the city.
But they don't look infected. And he has children.
Look, we let some in, we'll have the rest scratching at our eyes. No exceptions.
Make us spit on you, you heartless...
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you.
I
told him, I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey.
Who gave you this to you?
Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Ravane.
Right. I'm sorry. Yes, of course. This game didn't have enough tie-ins with The Witcher. Wait, what? Wait. This is not the Grey Wolf. Was it the Grey Wolf? Or is it the Dark Wolf? Wait, is that a reference? I thought it was a reference. Wait, wolf as in the Dark Wolf?
Ah, the Dark Wolf's nothing but a rumour.
Dang it.
Mind you, he was acting suspicious.
Do you remember anything else about Sir Wolf?
No, sir. Again, my pardon.
Of course. Yeah, Anders didn't like things. I'm sorry, Anders. I'm gonna give you a massage later or something. So it was not Grey Wolf. It was the Dark Wolf. In my mind, I just, for some reason, thought it was the Grey Wolf that we were on the track of from 3 episodes ago, I think. But apparently not. Okay, it's fine. We're good. It still might be a reference. I mean, it's a DLC. It's if there's gonna be a funny joke, then it's gonna be. But you do know who I'm referring to as in the reference, right? Sir Geralt of Rivia. The what was he called? It was something. The Blood Wolf, the White Wolf. Yeah, the White Wolf, I think. So even the Dark Wolf is sort of a play on that.
We'll all be dead when the Darkspawn come.
Well, you'll be dead after. Another gift. Well, fortunately, I can say mean things to Anders all I like. And I will give him gifts. So, I suppose that's not too bad. That's our injury kit. I'll only bother with the gifts when I need them to be really good. I mean, I'm good with what I am right now.
People talk about me stinking up the joint.
What are you on about now?
Cat piss. Little kitty there makes me want to vomit.
Don't listen to him, Sir Pouncelot. You smell just fine.
I mean, Ogren didn't meow. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just how the engine works.
Ah, Warden Commander. I knew you'd come. You know an opportunity when it presents itself, no? I offer a partnership that would benefit us both.
I failed to see how working with you could benefit me.
There have been problems with trade, as I'm sure you're aware. However, my associates, through certain channels, are able to bring supplies into Amaranthine. There is some profit in this. And as the ruler of these lands, we believe you are entitled to a cut.
Smuggling? Huh. Should report you to the guards. Alright, where's my cut?
Before we speak of that, we require a small favor. The bartender at a local inn has overstepped his bounds. He was hired to watch one of the entrances to our den, but now seeks to extort more coin. Terrible, isn't it? A person of your influence would have no trouble convincing him to open the passage.
The bartender and I will have a talk.
Return to me when this is done.
Surprisingly sparse on details, this shady character is. And this is locked. Smuggler's Cove. Key required. Let's actually look at that quest in particular. You've killed some Darkspawn. City of Amaranthine. Let's make active and see if I can figure out where that is. Because he didn't even tell me where the bartender lives or works, I suppose. There's a chest up there. I was trying to listen to the conversation that was going on here.
I hate waiting, not knowing what will happen.
Those smugglers are bastards for taking advantage of the chaos.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods.
I am the Warden Commander of Vigil's Keep.
But I have to. Constable's orders. We've been having trouble with smugglers and...
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the Commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But I... You said everyone...
You are dismissed. I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city.
Is there anything I can do?
We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
Interesting thing. You said everybody. It makes sense. Hey, it's cool, dude.
Greetings, Warden Commander.
Of course. To you as well. Oh! We get teleported up here, and my companions get very upset about apparently walking into a wall. No?
Those smugglers are bastards for taking advantage of the chaos.
It's interesting that they're talking about smugglers and not, like,
I'm off.
bandit or pirates or something like that. Does this go back down? Yes. Or pirates or something like that. Or thieves. No, it's the smugglers. Oh, they failed to pay their taxes. Or, I suppose, bring in illegal goods, but still, you know, it's mostly about... What illegal goods could it be? Could there be? Wine. I don't know. I don't know what kind of prohibitions we have over here. Wool padding. No, don't need that. And studded things. Okay, I don't think I want to be here, though. But there's a suspicious guard back there. I think I want to be here just fine. Save the game, though, of course, but... Oi.
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you.
Who are you exactly?
The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help.
He's not Geralt. That's not a coincidence. Sir Wolf of Rivian? Or, like, how can I trust you?
This meeting itself is a great show of trust on my part. You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe. His confederates are the conspirators. But to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns.
So you're doing this out of a sense of civic duty?
Corrupt, miserly nobles have beggared many a proud commoner. Some commoners turn to distasteful occupations just to survive. Is it not fitting that they would want to strike back in the only way they're able?
Then 50 sovereigns it is.
It will be done. Give me some time.
Curious. Very curious indeed. And this is not active anymore because of magic. And I'm going the wrong direction. It's fine because I don't want to do this. I want to enter through the main gate so it's easier for me to know what the heck I'm doing. That's the big city though. I really enjoy the fact that you can just sort of teleport around. Sort of, not really, you know, these doors, what they're doing. It is just really teleporting. Even the walking animations. Did you see the walking animation there? Like, let's give it a try. Aw. Yeah, you see how? Yeah, I slowed down. Constable, you said that I should talk to you, and you moved 10 feet away. Not even.
Ah, Warden Commander. I take it you've decided to help us.
No, I haven't decided anything.
I apologize for presuming too much. I was just hoping for an end to this trouble. With trade slowed to a crawl, smugglers have moved in, selling stolen goods at exorbitant prices. If we could shut down their operation and seize their supplies, we could distribute it to the needy.
That sounds good. I'm not really sure how that works. Okay, so the situation is that trade has slowed to a crawl, and smugglers have moved in, so basically taken over the normal, legitimate, legal trade, and started extorting their customers, and which is evidently a problem, but more to the point. Okay, so a smuggler is just basically somebody who brings goods that are not meant to be brought in, or that, you know, have levies on them and they don't want to pay the levies on them. So that's basically smuggling. It's pretty simple to understand. How does that work here? I mean, I don't care about using the correct word. I mean, how do I find the smugglers?
There is a smuggler doing business in the market. He probably knows where the hideout is. We haven't been able to get anything from him, but maybe you can.
No, yeah, I definitely can. These dialogues end very abruptly.
Any luck with the smugglers?
Yes, I found so many. So many since we last talked. Hiccup. I'm sorry. With the hiccups. We got a chest. That's the chest that I saw. That's the only thing I wanted. Spirit shard.
If anyone can get rid of the smugglers, it's the Grey Wardens.
These things, they're not. What are they here for? I'm picking on everything. It's the smugglers. It's the battlements. Actually, these would be the Merlons. The battlements are just up here. These are the Merlons, and then these are the... Merlons are the... there's names. There's 3 names specific for this. There's the names for all of this, which is... I don't remember the name of. And there's the name for that stone over there, which is the Merlon. And then there's the name for the opening, which is the other thing. And these need to be waist high so that you can hide behind them. And then you look over this way. And then you hide behind them. It's pretty simple to understand. Apparently, I mean, even in a top-down game, like in the top-down game, that makes sense for you to have them high. In a first-person shooter, it doesn't make as much sense. You can give some leeway, I suppose, for the interpretation of the architecture, because, you know, it's a video game. You're supposed to make it an enjoyable experience. But we have a weaponsmith over here and a suspicious character. Many suspicious characters today. And a noble.
Why can't the Darkspawn just die?
They can, sort of. I mean, it's kind of complicated, but they don't.
Greetings. Could I interest you in... Wait a minute. My lad said they saw you talking to the... You'll learn not to stick your nose where it don't belong.
I do enjoy when I get attacked. It's the best excuse for murder. Ha ha ha! Oh, officer, I was just in self-defense. In this game, anyway. In real life, that's a lot. It's a lot different. Okay, so do this. You're gonna die. You need to die. I'm not sure I'll actually be able to do that, but let's see what I can do here. I think I hit you. I'm not 100% sure. Let's do this. You're frozen now, so... Let's see what I can do here. What the heck? The smuggler doesn't seem to want to cooperate. Hunt him down. Yes, I will.
Is that all you've got? Pathetic creature!
Why? Oh no. Oh, there you are. Why was there another marker down there? Okay, he's here. Hey, what's up? I can take you on. Yeah, I can do this. Okay, he's back there. There's also a spellcaster, which I'm not as fond of. Good enough. Switch to that mode. I'm gonna need help. Nathaniel, welcome on in. Shoot that guy over there. No, actually, shoot this guy over here with that terrible thing. Yes. Oh, look at that. He comes with all the things he can. Okay. Just keep at it, I suppose. Let's do this. Let's bleed over there. So, oh, look at you learning how things work. Hired goon leader. I think that guy's stuck or something. I'm not really sure what's going on here, though. Okay, Nathaniel, what are you doing? Are you attacking the right person? Yes, you are. Good job. Defensive mode. Did you engage? You did not. You're not doing it automatically because I have you on. I'm so sorry, Nathaniel. What is that? Warding? Or a paralysis? I'm not really sure. Okay. And that's a stun, and that's a kill. Did we do it? Because he's... Oh, no, we didn't. Oh, my God. I don't know what the rest of my team is.
You seem rather attached to that cat, Anders. Isn't that name a little ridiculous? There are worse names, I suppose.
Sure. Okay, I'll figure things out in a little bit. You attack that guy with that thing. Ogren, do you really still have people over here? Oh my god. The game might not be ready to handle this. Anders, why are you... Are you still... How are you still alive?
Let's see what your innards left die.
Did he die finally? Nope. I'm out. Can this affect the whole team everywhere? Yes, it can, which is weird. I thought it... For a while back there, I didn't think it would in the first game. But, yeah, and I see that. I see that. But I figured it... Oh my god, you're the worst. Look at you being the worst. Jeez, what the heck is wrong with you, man?
I'm off.
Okay, a little bit of healing. That guy's out. I can stun you here. And, disable that.
How amusing! Let's
Do you have friends? Sort of. Ogren is still having fun elsewhere. And you're still the worst. Okay. That's a good stun. Attack from the back. Ogren, what are you doing? Did you do the things? Can't believe you did it. There's just a pike. Oh. Okay, it's off. They're off. Can we talk about cats again? Jesus. Well, we're out of time for the day, so we're gonna need to continue the hot pursuit in the next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Dragon Age Awakening. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.